MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Tyler Chatwood gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws two types of fastballs. A four-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the two-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is one pitch, he has two pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A four-seamer up in the zone, two-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 0 for 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Rizzo will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Bouncer to the left side, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
And that'll bring up Karsten as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Yelich at second with 2 down. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Brandon Woodruff is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
No strike.
Now the 2-0 home. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. Runner goes for second. Reined in to second for one. To Smoke at first, and they get them both.
Batting third, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard but foul. Popped him up. Navarez over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Here's Ryan Braun now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is six. The first baseman, number 12, Justin Smoke.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2. Misses, ball two. One out, nobody on. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And a fastball misses there, ball four.
That is seven. The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. As a look, now the pitch. No score here as we play inning number two. Ball and a strike. Runners off for second. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, two gone.
Batting it, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So a runner in scoring position with two men gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
No score at this point, but a two-out hit could get a runner in from third. And he falls behind now, 2-0. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Three balls, one strike to Orlando Arcia.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
He's set. The 3-2. Fouled away. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit in the air out to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
First offering on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So stepping in, Wilson Contreras. Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Fastball too low for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yelich is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
Standing in, Ian Happ. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Runner on first with 2 away. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in now for the Brewers, Brandon Woodruff, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Brandon Woodruff.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Eric Sogard. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Hayward. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the 3rd. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The 2nd walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Karsten. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hiura tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Here's the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fouled off. Two and one. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Ryan Braun would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-0. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Third inning, no score to this point. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Rizzo is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We played 2.5, no score on the show. Bottom of the third now, and standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate, Tyler Chatwood, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Kane is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch.
No pitch off the plate. Ball 2.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And he takes strike 3 called as Clyde Washington's strike zone may have expanded a bit there, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Justin Smoak.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Kipnis has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Into the box, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now it's swinging a soft liner, but this will be a foul ball. Popped him up. Bryant backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And there's ball 2 now. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Into the box now, Brandon Woodruff, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1 on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Klezak, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's the 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Too low, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Two out, nobody on. Ball 2 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. And that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Alec Mills, a 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Number 7, Eric Sogard.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
No.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. when the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Bases are empty, one man out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Rizzo is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Settling in now, Christian Yelich. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Into the box, Karsten here. As it's on the ground toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
To the plate now, Ryan Braun. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Braun.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
From the belt, the pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this one misses to Braun. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Jason Hayward now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's the pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jason Hayward is sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 0-1. Now here's a swing by Kipnis, and he connects on this one. Out to deep right field. Off the LED board and gone. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
And with one swing of the bat, no hitter gone, shutout gone, and now we got a tie Wago. Anything can happen.
Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. All even now at 1-1. Trevor McGill takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29, Trevor McGill.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
First offering on its way. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now a pitch on the way. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. From the stretch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he'll get in there safely. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So it's 2nd and 3rd following the error. And next will be the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Here it comes, 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber is there. Let's see if they try it. And one opportunity will go by the wayside there as he'll hold tight at third with one away now.
Eric Sogard.
Here's Eric Sogard. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. 2nd and 3rd here, one man out. And this one gets away. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Trying to keep the depth. 6th. Milwaukee leads it 2-1. Shelby Miller enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 45, Shelby Miller.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Bryant. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th.
Bryant.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cain going back to the track, to the wall. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Outside, 2-1. No outs, nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Braun, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown. Look like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to center field. Kane is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Two and one. Two and two. Two out, nobody on. Hits this one hard the other way. Sogard is there. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the seventh, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty B. A two-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
The 1-0. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 2-2. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone into the bleachers. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game, and the Brewers move out in front now 3-2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Jeremy Jeffress comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Jeremy Jeffress. Now batting, the second baseman.
Standing in now, Karsten Hiura. Yes, he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder Ryan Braun.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's a ball.
One out, nobody on. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Drilled down the line. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin Smoke.
Standing in, Justin Smoke. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled away. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. This is pulled into right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
First offering on its way. Omar Narvaez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Get up and stretch, and Milwaukee's taking a 3-2 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Alex Claudio will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Manny Pena will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready with the 0-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
In now, Jason Hayward, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Claudio is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. 0-1 count and the pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. There's 1. On to Smoke, but it's too late as he'll get just the 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's set and the pitch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh.
2 out with a man at first. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Casey Sadler will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. David Bodie is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing second.
Stepping up to the plate, Orlando Arcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping into the box, Manny Pena, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Has a look, now the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-1. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eric Sogard. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the knees, strike one. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he falls behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Brewers go down quietly. They're up 3-2. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41, David Phelps.
Leading off the inning, David Bodie, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The second baseman.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 1-0.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at. But he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A runner at first with no outs here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Runner at first now with one away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Runner at first here, one man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. Ball 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Javier Baez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set. Here it comes. Now the 1-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
For Milwaukee, number 35, Brent Suter.
Kyle Schwarber will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a liner, and that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away they decide to put the stop sign on.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
So striding in, Wilson Contreras, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. He misses with a fastball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kane on the move. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They trail 3-2. Set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the outfielder Lorenzo Cain. Here's the first pitch to him.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Behind 0-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Ball 2. A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker, 2-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Ball 4.
To muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 12.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Has a look, now the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. First, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. The Brewers strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Josh Hader enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the fifth, number 71, Josh Hader. Now playing left.
The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Hit weakly back to the mound. And Hayward's now 0 for 3 so far as he's retired again here for the first out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
At the plate, Ian Happ. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Albert Almora will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5. Albert Almora.
Hit sharply on the ground. Sogard has it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Brewers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Shelby Miller pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 54 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon: 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.